All right, Hoodale here. It's about 1 in the afternoon on the West Coast with Stripes and coffee. No coffee now. A little late for that. I haven't even started any beer. Just not sure how I'm feeling yet. So last week was a huge letdown, huge bummer. Love what my boys did there at the end, but we saw what happened, and that's just what it is. We really needed that win, but the exciting thing is here, 4 games left. We're right in the thick of things. We got everything ahead of us. We're gonna have to do some fighting now. It's just a drama episode. These guys have been full of drama all year. I knew it would be up and down and a big roller coaster, and I really didn't think we'd be fighting for a playoff spot. But I knew we had the capability of getting 8 to 10 wins. I really did, and it looks like that's where we're going to be. And obviously on the high end of that, 10 wins would be good enough to make a playoff spot, and even thinking that early in the year, but I didn't know if we would get there. But here we are, 7 wins, 4 games left. Making 9 or 10 wins is not out of the question. And gosh, we almost have to win 3 of these next 4. I mean, bare minimum 2. We might have to win all 3. So we got a lot of things that need to go in our favor. So this is probably what I would call it the quote-unquote easiest game against the Broncos. And it's no easy task. They've got a really good defense. But I like the way we match up. Their defense, if you look at the DVOA, that's basically just adjusting everybody, their record and how they played, and all the plays that they make based on the competition. And theirs is actually pretty low, meaning that their defense looks like they're playing really good, but they might not be as good because the competition they've played has not been as good. So their defense might not be sustainable as a whole. They've had an easy record, at least according to the things that I've read. On offense, they got some really good weapons, some good wide receivers, but an average quarterback, and they're going to want to run the ball. They got their 2-headed monster, but we're really good against the run, so we might put Teddy Bridgewater in a position where he's forced to throw, and I think, we can hang with that. That's kind of a strength for us. Unfortunately for us, they're not good against the run, so hopefully we can get Mixon going again. Now we've got Riley Reef hurt. That kind of sucks, so we'll see what happens there if we can get things rolling with it. But it would be nice to get him. He doesn't have to be, 150 yards. We just need to get that run game to where it is not, stunted like it has been the last couple of weeks when we should have been able to at least have a reasonable run game. Now, they've got some good cornerbacks, but they play a lot of man-to-man, and we have excelled in man-to-man this year. If it's man-to-man, we're just going bombs away. We got T. Higgins, we got Jamar Chase, and we've seen what they can do. We feasted on man-to-man, so that's another, just our offense against their defense. Their weakest link is run defense, and they man up, on the corner. So, we can do well there, and, of course, we know the magic of Joe Burrow. So it's a away game for us, so that hasn't really hurt us too much this year for the most part. We've done pretty good away, to that token. We haven't usually necessarily been great at home, so that's not necessarily an advantage for us. So it's just we play the game, and, it doesn't matter where we're at so much. We're just going to play the way we're going to play. But I hate it and love it at the same time. Mostly love it because when's the last time we've been, late December and had meaningful football? We got 4 games left, and it's all meaningful, but it really goes downhill if we lose this game. I mean, we can still win, but that means we'll probably need to win out. But we get this one that gets us a little bit of cushion, and Ravens playing today without Lamar Jackson, I believe. I think Huntley is going to play, and they're playing the Packers. So they lose, we win. I don't think we leapfrog, because if the Browns win, they got the tiebreaker against us, so we go second in the division, and I don't think with the way things panned out, we will jump back into a wild card. We might. I'm not totally positive on that. With the Colts winning, Browns still being in the mix, Chargers ahead of us. So, it's kind of crazy. But we go head-to-head against the Ravens next week, and we play the Browns once. So this win and Browns and Ravens, if we can do that, if we can pull that off, we win this division. Just plain and simple, cut and dried. So looking forward to this. I'm super excited. I want to see what's going to happen. It's a big drama. I hope we at least get this win to keep the damn thing rolling, and just have the fun. Have fun late into the season. Maybe we don't make it, whatever. That would be a big disappointment. But if anybody said we would even be in the mix of things this late in the year, There's only a handful of us that thought that, and I was one of them. I'm not tooting my own horn, but I thought I didn't know that we would, but I thought on paper, if things worked out, we definitely could do it. So, and here we are, and make the playoffs. That's just, sugar on top, So, just need to fix some things moving forward. I think we fixed this offensive line. Maybe a corner, maybe another pass rusher, and we got all the things we need to win and be like the Chiefs. Really, we're just good enough defense and a high flying offense. Just got to get this line playing better. So hopefully they can hold up and get us the wins we want for this year to make the playoffs, because that would just be fun as hell. But I love this team going forward, like where we're at. So this is just the year where we kind of take a little leap and become a good team. And I think, I've added a few more pieces, get some more experience with the coaching staff and our very young team. Feels like we're teenagers. I heard a lot of people say that, we're just kind of, we have these games where we're like, what the hell did we just pull off? And then we have the letdown games, so we're just kind of like a little uneven, and fix a couple things. And once we get a little more consistent and learn to win consistently, we'll be a force if we can do that. So I'm excited to watch and see what's going forward. I hope y'all are too. Hoo day, stripes of coffee out, go Bengals.